right, Heather, thank you. It is Comic-Con time in San Diego, and as thousands of people head downtown to enjoy the event, we're going to focus on downtown living. Joining us now, Fox 5 real estate expert Ken Kaplan, the Noble agent. Ken, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you.
I wish Raul was here for this.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
He's on vacation.
He's the invisible man.
He is the invisible man, but I wish he was here because he has done the downtown lifestyle living for a while.
Yeah, he did. East Village, I believe, is where he lived. So.
Yeah, and he liked it. I remember him saying wonderful things about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there were some things that maybe he didn't like so much.
You know, pros and cons of all of it.
So let's start with the pros. What are the pros about living downtown?
You know, the nice part about being downtown is the fact that the proximity to dining, shopping, going out, it's right at your fingertips. You can go anywhere within pretty much 5 minutes, whether it's a walk or whether you pick up, an Uber to get you to the other part, and maybe you go to Little Italy if you're in central downtown, or, maybe you even hop on the trolley and take 2 stops and you're there.
Yeah, it really feels different
downtown. It really is nice.
Every time I go down there, I'm like, how nice would it be just to not have to get in a car?
Just to have exactly.
Right? Just walk to a restaurant, then walk back to your house. But then with it comes a lot of cons.
There are some cons, yeah, absolutely. Thinking about parking. If you're moving downtown, thinking about storage, need to make sure you're thinking about that. And then also, if you're considering moving downtown, thinking about pets. A lot of people have pets. Where are the parks? Where's the outdoor space? How close are you to a park or an area where you can bring your pet? So things to think about.
Well, I think many probably have thought about it because there are a lot of people that live downtown walking their pets. They go to Padres games. They do all kinds of things downtown. So if you're looking to maybe buy something downtown, where are rates sitting at right now?
So rates, and we'll post those now. The rates they've been staying steady as to what we've seen over the past month. They've gotten a little bit better. You've got a 30-year fixed note now at 6.63. You've got a 15-year fixed note at 6.16, and a 30-year and FHA and VA are both at about 6.25. Now there's a QR code, and you can click on that, and then you'll see those rates as they update on a daily basis. But what's I think really important to notice is that we're seeing properties staying on the market a little longer. So those rates can be bought down by sellers, and that's part of the negotiating these days, is that we're seeing sellers helping to pay down rates to get buyers to a lower monthly payment. And depending on the lender, will depend on how much they will allow, or the loan program, excuse me, that'll tell you how much you're allowed to get actually in credit from the seller.
Can we play this game?
Sure, well, I'd love to.
I love this game. When you bring us a deal and a dream, we try to figure out if we can afford it.
Yeah, Raul kind of cheats because he watches all those other home shows, and he goes,
I don't watch those home shows. So
this is gonna be fun.
Okay, let's do it. What are we doing first?
Let's talk about the deal downtown.
Okay.
So the deal downtown is a studio. You're just under 500 square feet. Does come with a parking space. Again, critical. If you're buying something downtown, you want to have a parking space. And you've got nice views from the 7th floor. So you've got views of Balboa Park. You've got views of the east towards the south and the east. So you've got, looking towards Mexico. It's really nice. Updated stainless steel appliances, high ceilings. It's kind of got that.
Everything's in one room?
It is, yeah. So it's a studio.
Like a studio.
It is, yep, exactly what it is. Washer, dryer, all the modern conveniences. The nice part is it's quaint, it's small, and it's quiet. And a great place to just kind of hang your hat.
And it comes with parking?
And it comes with parking. Critical. Gotta have one parking space.
If you keep saying that and the critical, then I'm going to think it's the highest price.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because you keep saying it's critical.
Oh, that part is critical.
Okay.
So tell me, A, B, C, what do you think?
I would think C, because of the parking.
B, close, very close.
Okay, that is a deal.
That is a deal.
Okay.
It really is. Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's dream.
Let's dream. Why not dream?
I love going into people's homes and just seeing what the dreams look like.
You know what? I do too. I like the ones that you see overseas as well to see what you get for the money.
Okay, what's the dream?
All right, let's talk about the dream downtown. This just came on the market. This is 2 units that have been made into one. You've got 3 bedrooms. Ready? Yeah, there you go. 3 bedrooms. That's the reaction we like to hear. 3 bedrooms, 4 baths. You're over just under 4,200 square feet. 360-degree views.
Wow, look at those views.
From the 35th floor. I mean, this is just stunning. You do not see this downtown often, okay? You've got dual primary suites, multiple walk-in closets, massive amount of storage. I mean, look at the storage in this place. You've got custom woodwork throughout, chef's gourmet kitchen. The elevator opens actually onto your floor, and then you embark on a 29-foot artisan marble opening in that foyer. Built-in wet bar included with that would be refrigerated drawers, so you can keep your limes and all the rest of things cold. 28-foot living room with a wall of glass. And look at the views that you get from the primary restrooms or bathrooms, excuse me. And then a 26-foot dining room with views of the bay, the ocean, Coronado, Mexico.
Wow.
There really isn't anything that this unit does not have.
Well.
And a wraparound patio to boot.
I saw the patio.
Yeah, the patio is just stunning. And ready?
Yeah.
Parking for 4.
4 cars?
Yep.
Oh, for sure, C. No.
Yes.
I mean.
At just about 4,200 square feet, this is a deal.
That is a deal. I don't know about, I mean, it's a dreamy deal.
It's a dreamy deal.
Dreamy deal.
Dreamy deal. I can see myself there.
I would need to take the red color off, though.
Yeah, that's the nice part. Everybody can make it however they'd like.
However you want. Thank you. That was so much fun.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Because I'm really not good at it. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Getting better.